Grand Rising, everybody. I woke up earlier and I was like, something need to change. I feel like in life we get too comfortable with, certain stuff, whether it be, a job. Oh my God. We get too comfortable, whether that be a job or, whether that be just where we are in general. And that can kind of hinder our growth. We kind of forget about where we're gonna be or where we want to be. You know what I'm saying? We forget about the mission because we got one good thing going in our life. We forget about the multitude of things that could be happening or are going to happen. So for the next, I don't even know, bro, for the next, I want to say for the next 30 days, we're just gonna start with a week. Alright, we're just gonna start with a week, but the goal is 30 days. So for the next 30 days, I'm cutting masturbation out of my life. You may be thinking like, whoa, bro, why? Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna tell you, through everything that I've learned so far, especially as a carbonated being on this realm, on planet Kai. You know what I'm saying? Our kundalini, the energy that, is strong enough to produce a life, a soul, through, the divine feminine, you know what I'm saying, through a stargate, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? If that is strong enough to create a baby, human life, well, what else could that be, strong enough to do? That is basically the key to unlocking our superpowers. And by superpowers, I mean, just, us being able to manifest, us being able to, get things when we want to get it, as easy as possible. I like to think of it as like going Super Saiyan, because Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime. And we got 7 chakras. There's 7 Dragon Balls. So you hold the kundalini, You know what I'm saying? And as it travels, I can't remember. It's either up or down your spine. When you hold your kundalini energy, it travels through your spine, going either up or down. It has to go through the 7 chakras. You got your root chakra, you got your sacral, you got your solar plexus, you got your heart chakra, you got your throat chakra, you got your third eye chakra, and you got your crown chakra. Goes up then, and now you're a superhuman. Now you're attracting everything when you want to attract it. So this is day 1 of not masturbating for a week, and we're just gonna see how far we get there. We're gonna see how everything improves, and if everything goes according to plan, then we're gonna keep going. But as for now, that's just what the mission is. So I'm getting ready to meditate, and I'm glad for y'all to be here with me on this journey, because I never really documented something like this before. I did something like this in the past when I was like, I don't even remember. I think I was either like 16 when I did this again, bro. I'm 22 now, so yeah, bro, that was a while ago. But I'm grateful for y'all to be here with me on this journey. So I'm getting ready to do my 5-minute meditation, as a starter, and then we're just gonna pick it up as we go throughout the week. So today is Monday, April 19th, April 20th. Today is April 20th. And yeah, man, 7 days, 7 chakras. And we're just gonna see where it goes, man. I'm glad for y'all to be here with me. Let's keep it going, man. Let's go. Each of us will face hard times at some point in life. Sometimes hardships come for a short season, and other times they seem to last longer than anticipated. Even though those moments seem like they're gonna break us, we each have incredible strength that can push forward. And even though the struggles in life aren't fun and we wish that we can do without, they help us develop our character. They teach us lessons that we would not learn when things are pleasant. Each struggle that we overcome is one more that shows us that we can make it through anything. That was a poem I found, and it really resonated with me. I feel like it's fitting for the journey that we are going to be on for the next 7 days, considering the fact that everything that, we are going through, we kind of need the motivation and atmosphere and the circumstances to push through when things get tough, because there will be hard times, especially dealing with something like this that involves so much temptation and accessibility, especially if you're trying to overcome an addiction. Just finished the meditation. Now we're about to get ready to do my morning routine, and yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff to do today. I gotta make hella videos for TikTok. Work on a music video that I'm about to release soon. And yeah, man, I guess that'll be it. I'm not gonna make these, too long, because I feel like this is just, an update thing. I'll make it longer if I need to make it longer. Especially when I'm going outside and stuff like that. Especially when, it's, when it's needed. But I'm making this for myself mostly, because I feel like lately I haven't been consistent with anything lately. I've just been BSing, and I feel myself slipping, and I don't want to slip too much, and then it ends up affecting things, because I already see it. So right now I'm at my lowest vibration. I'm at the lowest vibrational state right now. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, but it's okay, because it's a part of the journey, and I need this. And I'm making this not only for myself, but for people who are actively needing help with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And this doesn't just have to be, my case, because I'm only doing this because it's to ensure that I'm okay. But if you're actually going through something and you're watching this video, I just want you to know that, you're not alone. And it's okay to feel the way that you feel right now, to feel lost, to feel to feel as though there is something wrong with you, when in reality it's not. You know what I'm saying? You just need a helping hand, and I'm that guy. So as soon as we get done with our morning routine, the video is gonna end, and I just want one person to watch this video. Honestly, I just want one person to see this video, and I'll be fine. If you're going through something, please let me know. Hit me up. We can talk about it in the comments, or you got my Instagram, anything. I'm always around. I'm always here. This is a safe space. We do everything here. This isn't just one thing that we're contained in. We do literally anything. So, yeah, let's get it done. The free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends, and dips his wings in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. But the bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped, his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with fearful trill of the things unknown, but longs for still. His tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade wind softs through singing trees, and the fat worms waiting on the dawn bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. But the caged bird who stands on the grave of dreams, his shadow shouts on nightmare screams. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with fearful trill of things unknown, but long for still. But his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. This poem by Maya Angelou really resonated with me. Because it seems like we are, the caged bird that sings for freedom. Even though our wings are clipped and our feet are tied at the moment, we still are trying to overcome the things that we are going through, and we are still actively trying to get out of the hole that we are in. Alright, you guys, just gonna do it. The morning routine is done, and yeah, man, we're just gonna have to keep it going. I feel like this is gonna be the start of something great, and again, this is not only for myself, this is for you as well. I feel like we all have things that we need to deal with, and we try to run from it, or we try to, feel like it's not that important. But in the long run, it becomes something that's detrimental to our well-being and how we're going to end up in life. that's something that I'm learning. Morning routine is done. This is day one of no masturbation, and I will check on you guys tomorrow morning. And yeah, we're gonna have to keep it going. I want you all to have a nice, lovely day, and I'll see you guys in the morning. And I'll keep updating y'all through whatever goes on throughout my day. If it's important that I need to talk about, then I will say it. But as for now, please have a good one. And if you would like to leave a comment on the video about the things that you're going through in life, let me know. We always here. We're a community. We're family. And you know what I'm saying? We all want to be heard and seen, and that's okay. And that's what we're here for. So, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.